You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Friday. As if you're watching me on camera today, you know that we do 7 happies, and you see me counting on my fingers. Because somebody told me one time you got to do 7 happy Fridays. I don't know why. So today, I'm going to visit a very simple question for success. It's something you hear me say all the time. I cannot overstate how important it is to be able to do this. So if you're wondering how you get there, how you tame all the craziness in your mind, all the tips and strategies that you get all over the world, what's going to work for you, this will be what works for you. It's just so important. So hang on for the ride. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. That's what I do. Hard to believe it's been nearly 5,000 episodes. I did say my goal was to produce 5,000 daily boost episodes, and we're at 4,365 right now, I think. Is that where we are? Yeah, that's where we are. So there's not that many more to go. It's like 2.5 years of daily boost to go. What will I do after that? Well, it depends on how nicely you treat me. I'll probably keep going. What else am I going to do, right? I've been doing this so long now. It's me, Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Grateful to have you here today. Every Friday, we ask a very simple question. And this is kind of cool. A lot of people listen to this question and think, well, why would I do that? Why would I ask myself, how do I want to feel? Because when we do that, when we say, how do I want to feel? Like in any situation, you get up in the morning and say, how do I want to feel for today? Or before a meeting, how do I want to feel before the meeting? How do I want to feel when I come out of the meeting? When you do that, you're going from your conscious state and you're talking to your unconscious mind. You're diving down deep and your mind's listening. Why? Because you're asking, how do I? And it knows you're talking to it. I'm telling you, if you just will focus on that, because you're an emotional creature, an emotional being, and you're going to lead with your emotions, so you may as well have some freaking control of it, okay? So ask the question, how do I want to feel? By the way, if you're a parent or a boss or something like that, and you're dealing with somebody, working with them, and they're confused, say, well, how do you want to feel about that? Not how do you feel, how do you want to feel? Watch what happens. Watch their eyes roll back into their head and watch them go, whoa, and then help them through it. It's amazing. So a simple question for success today. Now, you know me, when I say it's success, I understand your eyes glaze over. But yet a lot of people say success. Yes, I want success. What does that mean? In today's world, In 2022, with everything that's going on in the world right now, we have no idea what it means. You can't believe half what you see anyway. Is success on TikTok? I don't know. For 3 weeks anyway. Is it YouTube? I don't know. For 4 weeks, maybe. Well, maybe 2 these days because TikTok's so big. I don't know. What is success? Personally, I've always believed that the thing that we think is success is our ego talking to ourselves. And when we relax that ego a little bit and say, okay, what do I really like? What makes me feel good? How do I like to roll every single day? That's success. But if you want success, you have to think deeper. It's not getting more complicated. It's not figuring out more, not buying courses. It is listening to podcasts. That's exactly what it is. But the world's simplest success recipe, I started saying this years and years and years ago because it made sense. Stand up, take a step, repeat. Very simple Scott logic there. If you stand up emotionally, intellectually, or physically, yes, or all at the same time, it would be best. You're in action now. Now, all we have to do is lean into it and take a step. That's all we have to do. And after that, all we have to do is repeat that. And if we keep repeating it, we're going to get somewhere, and we have a chance to modify and be flexible and aim ourselves a little bit differently, change our trajectory along the way. But at the end of the day, it all starts with stand up, take a step, repeat. But a member wrote asking how to best use this very simple device. Advice. I'm on camera today. It's messing me up. I can't quite talk. My lips they're nervous, I guess. First off, here's what you do with that stand up, take a step, repeat advice. Stop whatever you're doing. Find a place where nobody will interrupt you for at least 5 minutes. Now, 5 minutes is key here. And finding a place where nobody will interrupt you. The reason I want you to do that is I want you to feel safe and secure that nobody's going to be listening to you for whatever you're doing. Nobody's going to interrupt you and just change your mindset. You don't be sitting in a room where somebody's at the door listening. So find a place where you're going to be okay by yourself. And secondly, 5 minutes is kind of cool because typically if I put you on a task, you're going to last a minute or two before you just run out of ideas. So when you do this, you're going to take that first 2 or 3 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes to kind of run out of ideas. And then you're going to stay another couple of minutes and see what happens. That's where the magic happens. 5 minutes, don't go any longer than that. You drive yourself crazy. You're going to focus on you while you're in there for your 5 minutes. And here's what you're going to do. You ask this question I ask on a Monday morning, every single morning when I say, have you done your homework? How is my life going? Open your mind. Let your thoughts flow at different roles of your life, your roles, your goals, all these things, and bring them into focus and literally allow them to happen. And if it's a bad thing, how's my life going? Oh, man, that stinks. Cool. Bring it in. Bring it all in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. And for the first 60 seconds or 2 minutes, just bring it in. How's my life going? And just sit on it and absorb it and let it happen. Most people live so fast, so furious, so blind all day long, they never take the time to do that. And trust me, if it's going great, what you're going to do is you're going to try to make it better. And if it's going poorly, you're going to want to change it. You can't ask this question and get poor answers and not change. You're going to change. So when we have something that is good, when we have a part of our life that is going really well, and say you got a great relationship and you want it to be better, or you're making good money and you'd like to make some more, or maybe you want to change your neighborhood and find a better place to live. It can be done even now with high interest rates and high prices and everything else, and arguably a recession going on right now. You can always do better if you ask the other favorite question I have. I always say, what can I do? But what if we took it and we said, how can I make it better? How's my life going? Here comes the answers. Hey, maybe the first minute or two you're bringing in the answers. How's my life going? Just maybe jot them down if you want to. And then say, okay, great. How can I make it better? If you love it, how can I love it more? If you don't love it, how can I get rid of it? Or how can I turn it into something I love? Ask that question and ponder it for just a little bit and maybe make a couple more notes. And then do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Kind of walk away from it. Kind of sit it there. Let it season a little bit. Now, as you do, something's going to be lingering in your brain. There's going to be something there that's going to say, this really rung with me today. Can you take action on that today? Can you do it? If not, just let it sit. Let it simmer and get back tomorrow and try it again. But if something pops into your brain, you say, I could do something about this. You should go do it. Because that's going to move you in a direction. I work with a lot of people. I do a lot of coaching, and I do long-term coaching. I have clients I've been with for 8 years now. Every single week, I've talked to them for 8 years. Most of them have been with me over 2 years now. So it's between 2 and 8. And I'll tell you what happens. We reset. We figure out how it's going. We say, how can we make it better? And then we set forth to do it. We talk the next week, and we go, okay, what worked and what didn't work? Throw it all on the table, mess it all up, put it in order, figure it out how to put it back together again. Boom, you change your life. That's how you do it. Have you tried it lately? You should, because it's good for you, and it's the way it works. Slow down. Stop binging hour after hour of Netflix. Turn off the news, or just watch a little bit and see what's going on and turn it off, and then give yourself some time. Take that 5 minutes. The first 2, just let it roll. After that, ponder it, wait, and just see what simmers. How's my life going? What can I do to make it better? Let it simmer. And for the things that come to the top that you're so excited about, make some instantaneous change on that and watch what happens. Okay, coming up on tomorrow's show, we'll be here with Joy and the Husband Wife Talking Life show. We're going to modify that show here in a couple of weeks, kind of give it a different weekend format. But for now, it's a great show to listen to with Joy. We have a lot of great information on it. Check it out. It'll be on the feed tomorrow. Just check it out for the Saturday show. Very popular show. And we're just going to make it better here in the coming weeks. If you have not joined me on Facebook, visit me at dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. I'll let you in because we're good folk there. We like good folks in our group. And remember, check out the YouTube channel. It's going to go live here pretty quick. dailyboostpodcast.com/YouTube. Have a great weekend. I will see you on the show with Joy tomorrow. Husband, Wife Talking Life, and back here Monday morning with the Daily Boost Podcast.